a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credential. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready?
Ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as we can go. You rock it like rockets do.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
I don't think I ever played this
guy. Set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, 18. Good move. Ringo. Right there. 50. Hey, Sue. 54 Mike.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive line creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
No. Hey, alert. Red, up. Check. Alert.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, what's a pinch hitter?
A pinch hitter is a substitute hitter. It's like his main job is
that's it there. Altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
His main job is to hit. Like, he's a pitch hitter. Like, all he know how to do is hit. He don't probably play the field at all.
Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to stay. Alert. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, and he finds Stills complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. A quick throw there out to Williams.
Oh, my God, dog. I didn't get that much.
Almost gets to the 10. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line. 180! 950! 950! Not today, you want?
I don't think I'm going to lose on this.
You don't think you're going to lose?
No.
Alert, alert!
What's funny?
Out of the gun, Trubisky. For the end zone, but that's
he threw a pick straight to me, dog. My nigga dove for it and everything. He just, like, dropped it.
Second and goal.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Robert Foster.
Why is it every time you're supposed to get a pick that they get a touchdown the very next play? It's like it's almost simulated that way.
Score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score.
It's almost like at the crap table when you get a new dealer for 7 out.
6 on the board. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Look, I'm up 12-2, man.
You're playing the computer.
No, here you go.
What? 315! Rap. Switch. Hey, check 24. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 13.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check 31. Watch twitch.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Not here.
On second down now, it's Sanders. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
This game,
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's got Burton here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
At their own 20-yard line.
You want one taco?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lock in. Alert. SOS. Kill. Check. Alert.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 5 now. Trubisky.
Stupid!
Incomplete.
Stupid!
Foster, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
My
A
God.
good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried
Why
about
he had
the
to
play
touch it? I'm
because there's
picking
so much
it.
traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
Jesus
And on
Christ.
that play, it was batted down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
That nigga just kicked
a
61 on me.
Record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. This one into the hands
What's a cutter, Maul?
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
A pitch.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's Williams on the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And caught by Henry. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they'll get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Man, I don't get none of my picks, dog. I get one, dog. This game, dog.
That one away defensively. Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Got his man, it's Williams. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Why are you even out there?
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, now this from 43. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams have been ready for the fight ahead. We resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. From his linebacker spot, Vontez Perfect with a sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Steps away. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And some room to maneuver. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here.
Watch the slant. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Mike's 54. Alert. All day. All day. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Flushed out right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Green, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter. No,
it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Here's Trubisky. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'll tell you about I just downloaded
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Right there. 54, right there.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
How did he get all the way over there?
Down, but not before he gets into
God,
enemy
this
territory.
game, dog.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Man, can we get?
And that is incomplete.
I'm so
He
not
couldn't
sick of
hold
getting
on
my
through the
picks,
contact. Brings up second
Sick of
down.
not getting my picks.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got an open man. It's Foster. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second down.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Watch the pass. Back 55. Back 55. Tighten up. Tighten up. Pull it together. Check 43. Hacks it.
On third down, Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State.
See all the upgrades was doing.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Trubisky on first down. And Stills bringing it in. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Mixon. Room here to run.
Oh, my God, bro.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folk out there now to kick this one off.
I literally got the worst defense in the whole league for sure.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time.
Game, dog.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Them niggas
It's a
out
gain
there
of 5
hitting.
on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. On 1st down, Wilson.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the 1st down. Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Right there, 55. Go, go, go. Check, go. Check, 55 to Mike.
Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he finds his man Griffin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson, he's going to go up top for the end zone.
Come on, pass interference, let's go.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Right there, 54.
Now it's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost one. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jake Ryan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a deep ball, 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking that time.
How do you not pick that? That's game.
Make it 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he finds Stills. Complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Mixon. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. It's complete. Stills. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, ball. I got motion. Mike 50. 18.
Back to throw. Completes it to Lee. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike 54.
Hey, Mike 7.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Trubisky.
This game just bugged me, dog.
For a touchdown.
And
they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Good play, dog. Oh, man, that nigga came straight down and scored on me, dog. I am so
They had to go to the
My
monitor,
defense
get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Folk connects on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly,
load up.
even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Houston, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.